this particular point. I actually didn't have anything prepared to say. I had some questions. I have received quite a few emails, and I noticed Mr. Shapiro mentioned framework, using the framework as a beginning place for us, for our own curriculum. And I guess my question is, what do we mean by framework? Is it just to be the chapter titles and we write the curriculum and do the graphics? Is it just to take the graphics out and do all the written work ourselves? Is it to leave all the resources out and all the chapters intact? Before I get down to really wanting a framework of anything, I have to know what we mean inside that framework, what you're looking for me to vote for inside a framework. I asked myself, what about what we've got in place? I've observed it in our health classes through the years. It has been medically accurate. It has been well presented. Can it be the framework? Could we start with that and build in? I do believe in a comprehensive curriculum. But where is our starting point? I'm not sure I really know.
First, I want to thank all of you guys for bearing with us here. It's a long meeting, and it's not going to end quickly. This morning. I want to thank the committee members. I know a lot of you personally, and you guys do good work. I really appreciate all the hours you put in, unpaid hours, but you're doing it because you have a passion for our kids, for our students, and for our community. I have a couple of questions too. I'm like Michelle, I'm not ready to adopt the Flash curriculum. But like Mr. Shapiro said tonight, we're not here to adopt a Flash curriculum. Which leads me to my first question. Ms. Johnson, were you aware that we were not going to adopt the Flash curriculum tonight? Or is that something like, is that new? I mean, did you, I don't know if that was something that, because the presentation was a lot geared towards the curriculum. This is the two curriculums. This is some of the comments that the members made. I didn't know if the committee was aware of whether or not we were going to actually adopt a curriculum tonight.
The committee had a task assigned to it by the governing board. The committee completed its task and made its recommendation presentation to the governing board. I don't think there's any committee member who knew what the outcome would be tonight.
What I think I'm trying to say is like Mr. Shapiro said, that we do have to adopt a framework.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
We have to adopt a framework. We have to move forward with a framework. And I think some of us on the board believe, well, most of us on the board believe, there's a difference between the framework and the curriculum. And the information that we got today was more around the curriculum, not necessarily the framework. I'm saying that there's a difference between the two, whether or not you'd agree with that.
Well, the framework, I'll just respond personally, and perhaps some other committee member might want also to respond. I felt that the framework was referred to very completely in Mr. Pickett's presentation. I felt like the framework was referred to repeatedly